Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. So I said yesterday that I would make this particular video, and it's on a website called Politico, and obviously I can't personally verify that this is going to happen. This is just what they have said is going to happen, so you might want to take it with a pinch of salt, but apparently they have inside information as to what might happen with the benefits bill. So I'll read through it with you, and then you can let me know your comments down in the comment section as always. So let's take a look. Right, so this is it. This is the Politico. Now this actual article is a lot longer than this. This is basically talking about what they think the plans are for the upcoming spending review, which we've now had. But in this particular section, it's quite interesting in some of the things they're talking about. It says cuts to welfare will be the biggest test of that. Ministers are drawing up plans to introduce a bill to Parliament next week containing Labour's controversial cuts to disability benefits in time for a showdown vote, the second reading, in the week of June 30th or later. One person with knowledge of the plans said the bill was likely to be tightly focused on the cuts, while other welfare reforms will come only later in the year. This will concentrate Labour MPs' anger, but could also allow the government to classify it as a money bill. This would mean that it will be made law within a month of being sent to the House of Lords, even if peers still object. Officers have also held talks about putting the bill through a committee of the whole House, preventing lengthy evidence sessions that could question experts and campaigners. The person with knowledge of the plans argued, "You rip the plaster off, otherwise it just drags out for longer." But one Labour official said the welfare vote will blow it up all over again. I think at least one minister will resign. So I think that is a possibility. I think if they do try and do this, I think there will be possibly ministers that will resign. If this is the case, and I'm saying, I'm not saying that this is actually going to happen, but this is what they're saying. It would mean that they can try and push this bill through without actually having to worry about too much resistance if they try and do it as a money bill and a committee of the whole House. Now, it looks as though, to be fair, if they have to resort to doing this, then there's obviously something they don't want people to know, or they feel that this is such a dubious thing that they're going to have to try and wangle everything they possibly can to get it through Parliament, because they know they're coming up against stiff opposition, even from the opposition parties. So it's not the best news, unfortunately, and we'll have to wait and see what happens later on this month to see whether this actually happens or not. But it will be interesting, because I think that if they do continue, and as I said in the video yesterday, Liz Kendall has said that she is continuing with plans on time. She's not going to delay the bill or the Green Paper. If that does happen, then I think there's going to be a huge backlash against the cuts, and it will be, I think, as bad, if not worse, than the winter fuel payment outcry. But let me know down in the comment section what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts on this, of course. Please do subscribe if you've got this far. I'd love to hear, I'd love to push this channel even further to help even more people. And until next time, I'll see you then.